name's Stephanie, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a bit of a mishmash. It's going to be a reading vlog, but it's also going to be a little tiny desk makeover. I got some new fish as well, so I'm going to show you that. They're very cute. I'm not at my home, I'm at my friend's home. I'm looking after her cats while she's away, so that's why it's a different background. So while I'm here just hanging out with the cats, I'm going to do some reading. I'm also going to have Ella Enchanted on in the background. I haven't seen it in such a long time. I used to watch it a lot as a kid. The book I have with me is Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, and I'm finally gonna get to this. Like, it's gonna happen. I've prepared everything. I've got some nice pens. I've got some sticky tabs. It's all gonna happen. While I'm here, I actually got a really cool gift from my friend who lives here. She actually bought this for me for Christmas. We just haven't exchanged gifts yet. Just slack, really. So she bought me a book stamp. So I think it's an embosser. Let's try it out. It has on the front what it's going to be. I don't know if you can see that. How cute. So cute. So here it is. So it just comes like this. I'm not sure how to use it. Apparently there are instructions. I'm just going to, I guess, take this out. Oh, the clamp is in here. I'm guessing you have to like press it down, but it has to go in somehow. Okay. Sorry if you can hear the cats. Sorry if you can hear the background noise as well. There's a gigantic fish tank here. Ooh, it's in here. I don't know if you can see. Nope, maybe wrong way. Yep, it's this way. Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to be stamping Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, the book I'm going to be reading as part of today's video. I'm going to start this. There's no excuses left. I'm going to finish it, and I have to because Sunrise on the Reaping is coming really, really soon, and I need to be up to date. Okay, here's the book. I'll do it on this one. I'm obsessed. It's so cute. Oh, I love it so much. Gonna stamp on my books. It's gonna be great. That's so cool. I'm so happy to have this. I feel like it's something that, like, I mean, yeah, you can buy yourself, but it's not as special, you know? I feel like it's special when someone else buys you that kind of stuff. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna stare at it all day. Okay, let's get to reading my stamped book that's officially part of my collection now and watching. So I've got my green tea. I've got Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. I've got 2 bookmarks in here from the 2 other times that I've started reading it and haven't got past page 108. So because there's been so many times I've started it and had to restart it, I brought some other supplies today. I bought some pens and I bought some tabs. So we're gonna be annotating the shit out of this because I just think this will help me be a little bit more engrossed in the story, like get me in it and get me wanting to continue it, because I feel like this may be the last chance I have of completing this book. I don't know why I've kept stopping it. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't a bad story. I think it's because this follows like President Snow as a teenager, as an 18-year-old. We know how he's gonna turn out to be a piece of shit. So like following this story, I don't really feel invested in him as a character, and he is the main character. Like, we are watching the story from his perspective. I think like I'm just really apprehensive to get right in because I just know he's a piece of shit at heart. So I think I'm just like really apprehensive to be invested in any of these characters because I don't think it ends very well. I think that's why I've been stopping it, because I think I'm like kind of like holding my breath waiting for something horrible to happen. I mean, as horrible as it is anyway, this world, but I feel just like so apprehensive to get engrossed in it when I know that like something bad could happen to any of these characters. But I'm really wanting to get into this world. One, to finish this book just because it's part of this world, like the Hunger Games world, and I really love that series, but also because I just want to have like a bigger picture for when I go in to watch the movie. Because from what I heard about the movie, apparently like there are things that can kind of be misconstrued with the way that Snow is being portrayed. From what I've heard, if you read the book, you understand some of his motivations a bit more, and his motivations are not what you would assume of a normal person. But in the movie, there are some moments where he's kind of portrayed as maybe caring or something like that, when it's like, no, that's not why he's expressing those emotions. He's expressing them for selfish reasons. And you only kind of understand that when you've read the book. If anything, I want to read this story for, I can't remember her name. She's called The Female Tribute from District 12, Lucy Gray. There, I didn't even have to look very far. Lucy Gray, I've heard, is, I think, a character worth getting to know. So hopefully she will get me through this book. Hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to start reading and watching Ella Enchanted. This is extremely impromptu. I decided to give my desk a makeover. I was just buying a couple things that turned into a couple more things, and which turned into an almost whole desk setup. So let me show you what I got. I'm gonna give you like a desk accessory haul. Okay, first things first. This I've seen the other day and I just cannot get out of my head. And then I saw some other people online getting it. It looks really good, so I just had to get it. It's this Wave monitor stand. Do I need a monitor stand? No, because my monitor's on an arm. But that didn't stop me from getting this. I think just like as it is, my desk is looking like very cluttered. There's a lot of stuff on it. I don't actually need this much storage for it. There's some stuff on here that I don't actually access, so I just don't see any point of it taking weight on my desk. Like eventually it's going to mess with the mechanisms because it's a sit-stand desk, like it's motorized. Eventually it's just going to break because there's too much weight on it. So I'm going to give it a bit of a refresh, and this is the first thing. Shall we unbox it? Maybe I should do that. Looking very simple. There's instructions. It's looking okay. It's a bit shabby looking. I think it'll be okay once it's on. But yeah, like there's just some details. Like here, the paint's really like messed up. I mean, it's Kmart, so I guess I shouldn't have my hopes too high. Okay, so it's just like these twisty. This is actually a nice touch. They have little belts on the bottom, which usually you have to add yourself. Okay, there it is. The monitor stand. Looking great, looking great. So hopefully that can just slot in there. It's a lot narrower than I thought, which is kind of a good thing. I didn't want to just be poking out a lot. So that will be for later. The next thing I bought is like a new mouse pad, because my current mouse pad is very similar in design, but like certainly doesn't look as high quality. And it's like a material on here that like, I don't know if you can see, it's like extremely dirty on the wrist pad, which I do really like these gel wrist pads. They're really nice, but this is just a lot nicer. And this is just like a faux leather material, so I think that will fare much better than like this. Next, I bought this little clock. I've just been really wanting a clock sitting on my desk. I previously did have one, and it was a light up one. It was just like way too bright at nighttime. If I ever woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I would just like see this room like really bright with light, because the friggin' clock is so bright. So I just wanted something like this, like something I can look at to see the time. And I've been like looking for I just wanted something really, really simple. And it's actually really hard to find. Like they don't just do simple clocks anymore. I don't know why. The next purchase is something that I cannot speak about enough, to be honest. I cannot speak about enough is these Pilot friction pens. I specifically like this size, which is the 0.7 balls. So like I have a whole jar of them essentially. Like these smaller ones, I don't like how fine and pokey they are. These ones are just like amazing. They feel so incredibly nice to write with, like just so nice. And so they're called Pilot friction pens because you use friction to erase the pen. So they all have these like little rubber tips on the end. You got to make sure it's like dried on the page. Like once it's dried, you just like scrub over it and it erases it. The ones that are more pigmented don't like completely erase, like maybe like these darker colors, but it's enough that you can write over the top of it and you don't see what was underneath. I don't know why more people don't know about these. They're just so good. I just cannot speak highly enough of them. I just want everyone to know, just get on these, seriously, like they'll change your life. Like I started using these for annotating. I first found them because like I wanted to find a pen that was really nice to annotate with, and like I was really afraid in the beginning to use something that was permanent. So I was like, erasable pen, perfect, instead of pencil, because like over time pencil can fade too. These are just amazing, and honestly I use them for my just everyday diary as well. That's how much I like writing with them. That's how nice they feel to write. And it's perfect too, because if you ever like make a mistake in your diary, just erase it. Like it's as simple as that. It's so good. And then last but definitely not least, I got the Casa pop-up desk from Logitech. I have been in the market for a keyboard recently since I got my MacBook. Just with editing, I find like I'm being really particular about how like I want my keyboard to be and feel. Like this HP keyboard, which I love the feel of, like it's just so nice, but it's one, a full size, it's excessive. I don't use the number pad anymore. And also it's made for Windows. And because I have a Mac now, it's just like really messing with my mind, like having to use different keys for the functions for when I'm editing. And like, it's like for sure like a huge first world problem, like majorly like embarrassed to even talk about, honestly, but like that's my reality. Another reason why I wanted to get this, it's not really for the case itself, like I could take or leave the case, to be honest. It's the trackpad. I've really been wanting a trackpad to use on my Mac, and like I love using it as a laptop, but I would just really like to use it sitting at my desk with the trackpad. I still have to use the trackpad on my laptop to go like back and forth in a timeline. So yeah, I am really excited about this for the trackpad. I'm pretty sure it's like the only, if not like one of the only PC trackpads that exist. The only other trackpad that I've seen is the Apple trackpad. At least with this Logitech keyboard, it has the Windows key pictures and then it has the Mac pictures as well. So you can use it interchangeably with whatever laptop you have. That will be good for me if in the future I decide like I don't want to have a Mac anymore and I want to go back to Windows. Like I'll have this keyboard still and I can still use it on any device. That's everything I got. Let's get on to cleaning this shit up. I'm gonna unbox this Casa pop-up desk. You know, it's business when like I put on my glasses and it's not even for reading.
So I just wanted to appreciate my current nail set. I've been on a nail journey for a little while. At first, I was into gel polish, applying it directly to my nails, but it was quickly making them paper thin. So I started doing the designs on press-on nails, which is what these are. So much easier to do the designs this way because I press them on at the end once they're fully finished. I was just obsessed with this set and I wanted to show them. Later on, I'm going to take you through a version of how I reuse a set of press-ons that I've already made. There's this little tiny fish that I found in my tank and I don't know where the hell it came from. I never bought it. Maybe it accidentally came in with the water as like a little egg. More likely one of the fish was pregnant and had babies and I didn't realize. But my god, is this the only one? Maybe there's more? What the hell? There's two. Maybe you can see like here and here. Oh, that's so funny. So I'm going to take you through a version of how I reuse a set of brush-ons that I've already made. These nails I quickly painted black for a gothic wedding I was in, but it started sliding off because I didn't prep the layer underneath properly. So I'm going to remove this layer and reuse them. I usually do this when the nails are off my nails, but I only glued them on a day before, which means it's going to take a really long time to remove. So I'm just going to keep them on. So here I'm just filing off the black polish to start fresh. Then I added a layer of sheer colored polish from Goy. I think that's how you say it. I love this brand. The polish is so nice to use and the colors are just so pretty. I love the sheerness of them. This is also my favorite style of undercoat. I love the sheer. It feels so clean looking and natural and it suits my skin tone the best, I think. Then I cook them in the UV lamp and I keep going. Another reason I prefer painting nails when they haven't been glued on yet, it means less time for my hands under the lamp. Then I added a top coat which makes them so nice and shiny. I got this normal polish the other day and I really love it. It's kind of 90s style, which is the theme of a party I have coming up. So I'm just going to paint it on top and if I want to remove it easily I can. So yeah, this is the final result of this set.